are you originally from?
I'm from right here.
Oh, wow. And
Born in Beth Israel.
born in Beth Israel. How did you just said that you're a vet. How did you decide, like after high school or college, to go into the Army?
Actually, when I was 15, my father died, and my mother had a guy waiting in the wings. So I joined the Navy when I was 16. Like, she signed, and I went active duty when I was 17.
Okay.
You know, it got to the point where I couldn't stay at home because me and him weren't getting along. You know, and it was for the best that I got out of the house anyway.
What war were you doing service for? If there was just general training?
I didn't see any combat at all. The only thing that went on was Grenada.
Oh, okay.
And my ship, they missed the island. They, were supposed to do some bombardment or something, and the gunners missed it. So I haven't seen any combat whatsoever. My disability has nothing to do with the military. Other than that, I lost 30% of my hearing.
Okay.
I was a 50 caliber machine gunner, and cruise missiles, guys. The Navy's very noisy.
Is there another type of trade that you were in after the Army?
Personnel administration. I mean, that's what I did in the Navy, and I did it as well when I came out. Pretty much all sorts of office work. I've done many things. I've painted houses. I've done moving, mostly not like moving heavy things, but packing. Especially silverware, wrapping things up, tables, chairs. You know, when you're moving like cross country, everything will be wrapped in blankets. I do stuff like that, and I'm good at the geometrics of packing everything into the truck so it's solid and nothing shifts. It doesn't get banged up. Stuff like that.
Is there something that you're looking to do right now instead of being out here?
Yeah, well, really, I'm not sure what I'm doing. The point is I have two medical situations I'm trying to deal with. Mm-hmm. One is recent. I have macular degeneration, so I'm functionally blind in my left eye. But there are treatments, and I'm doing those treatments.
Yeah.
And also there's I have hepatitis. So there's I was waiting because a new medication just came out on the market. It was supposed to come out in June, but it didn't come out until last month. Mm-hmm. And so I was waiting for that. And when I'm done with these treatments, I want to go back to school because I can't, do any kind of real manual labor.
Yeah.
I'm limited. I'm 30 pounds underweight. I have a limited amount of strength and energy, so I have to. Well, right now my problem is the HMO just denied. Well, they denied me my. I used to get protein drinks, but I got too healthy, so they cut them, and that was fine. But then I got sick, and I went from like 170 down to 132. I'm around 140, 145 now, but I'm still like 30 pounds underweight. And they won't give me the protein shakes to try to put on more weight. And they just, I need an MRI to start the treatment for the hepatitis. And they just denied the MRI, like when I seen the doctor 2 weeks ago. So it's like petty stuff. Right now I'm just fighting with the HMO to get the medical stuff done that I need. And the worst part is they have to give it to me. It's not like an outrageous request, but their business model is to deny you everything and make it difficult for you to get, because they get whatever amount of money they get for you. Yeah. So the less they give you, the more money they keep. Their business model is to deny you treatment, because if you any kind of procedure or treatment you get is money out of their pocket.
So if you're in the military, that's not taken care of, these medical treatments?
No. I didn't even try. Mm-hmm. It took me 7 years to get a copy of my DD-214, my discharge papers. Yeah. They were stolen here. When I came back stateside, like within the first week I was here, I got all my paperwork stolen, and so I'm not even going to waste any time and energy on the military.
What about family and friends?
Yeah, I have family. They're none in New York State. My mother's in Jersey, and I have family in Pittsburgh, down in Florida, and in California.
Oh, okay. Is there any good times you had growing up here in the city that you want to share?
Oh, all sorts of. I basically grew up in Staten Island. I was born here. I lived here 4 years. Moved to Michigan for 4 years and came back, and I was in Staten Island until I joined the Navy and went like to Illinois and Mississippi and Virginia and all over, and then overseas. I spent a dozen years overseas.
Is there something that people judge about people that are out here panhandling or homeless that you think is not true? That people, is there some perception that you notice that's bothering you about how people look at others?
In general, not even with homeless, but there's one or two things. Pooritis or poverty is not contagious. You know, I pick up some people, not all people, but some people are like, they ignore poverty, poor people. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? They really just, like, you're not there. You say, excuse me, and they walk, and I think that that's really terrible, like, to deny somebody their existence, you know? I mean, I prefer if they told me, go fuck yourself or get a job or whatever, but to, like, totally ignore somebody's existence is too much, and I see that happen a lot with people, because, I mean, I can understand, too, if you're a lot of, now much more than before, the middle class is shrinking. The very poor and the very rich are growing and growing, and there's so many people that are one paycheck or 3 paychecks away from this.
Yeah, so I'm hearing that a lot.
So they're like, if you have a conversation with a poor person, you will not catch pooritis.
Pooritis,
Yeah, you know what I mean. That's the only That's what I do here too. Is it's funny because I haven't asked for anything in like a year and a half. I just say have a nice day, or have a good morning. Again, a lot of times I get people and they'll go right by with their Manhattan blinders, and they'll get half a block away, and then they'll get past their shields that I didn't ask them for something. And I told them to have a nice day, and then sometimes they'll come back.
Anything else you want to expect? Any message that you want to share besides about how people are?
Yeah, no, just life's beautiful. Enjoy it. Every day is a blessing. Just be glad to be alive, and especially here in Manhattan, we're like, this is the center of the universe.
Yes.
I'm sitting here with a cup, but I got some of the most beautiful women in the world walking by all day long.
Yes.
This isn't, it's incredible how people from the entire planet all come here and live together relatively in harmony. Because you look around, you got like Syria, Lebanon, and you got a lot of places where people are killing each other for nothing, or for something that their great-great-grandfathers did, like this, whatever, the Ukrainian situation, or Yugoslavia when Tito left, that everybody just started killing each other over stuff from a long time ago. And it's nice that we don't have that here, and that everybody gets along so well. It's a beautiful thing. I'm really lucky to be in Manhattan.
Yes, it's really nice here.
I mean, because you know what I mean? It's the lottery of birth. You could have just as well been born Syrian and be over there.
That's right.
Getting killed by your own government,
Yeah.
So yeah, just appreciate life. And no matter how bad it is, it can always get worse. Like I'm sitting here, I'm sure as hell glad I'm not in a wheelchair. And only one of my eyes is shot. I still got one eye left, so that's all good shit. You know what I mean? The only difference between a good day and a bad day is your perspective.
I like that.
It's true. The day is the same. All the days are the same. It's how you look at them.
Yes.
So just have gratitude and be nice to one another. Somewhat. It takes a little bit of effort, but you get a payback. Like I sit here and I smile at people. I mean, sometimes it's a bit of work. I got to meditate or pray or, to get to a state where I can put the energy in. But then if I smile at somebody and they smile back, then we both feel good and it's free. And it's a beautiful thing. And then the more people smile at me, the more I smile. And I'm sitting there looking like an idiot. Sometimes I scare people. They think, well, what is this guy? No, I'm not on meds. I stopped taking meds and I don't need them anymore. Because that's another thing is people expect everything to be done for them. It's like, I guess I still do. I suffer from depression, but it's like you get out of it what you put into it. If you don't want to be depressed, you have to put effort into not being depressed.
You're one of the most positive people I've met in a while.
Yeah, well, it took a while. It took me 50 years to get to this point, you know?
Yes.
Because I've literally spent months where I would lay in bed like 20, 22 hours a day. I'd only get up to eat and go to the bathroom, weeks, months on end.
Yeah.
I don't do that anymore. I drag my ass out every morning, and I come out here and I smile at other people. You know, and I'm really glad I'm here in Manhattan too. I have AIDS. I'm certified disabled. Every year I get recertified as disabled. And like I said, after 2-3 years in the shelter system, I have an apartment in Brownsville, but it's an apartment. You know? And I'm like, you know, the only white guy basically on the bus, in the store, in the building. So nobody bothers me because they know I'm poor. So they know that if they rob me, they just be practicing. So I have no problems out there. Yeah. And yeah, I'm just glad to be alive. I got food stamps, which they cut this year. Thank you very much, whoever separated the farm bill from the food stamps for the 10% cut. Everything is more expensive. Your pint has become 14.5 ounces, right? Have you noticed that?
I guess,
If you go in the stores and you look at stuff, the portions have become smaller.
Yes.
So if the price hasn't gone up, it's because they made 16 ounces into 14.5 ounces, or 12 ounces into 11 ounces or something, you know? So it's kind of terrible because my income is staying the same and everything's getting either more expensive or smaller. You know, so that's really why I'm out here. I mean, I'm not going to starve to death. I'm not going to freeze. Nobody is. I don't really want to go there, but everybody in the city will be housed and will be fed if they go to the appropriate places. I don't do the hungry homeless thing because there's shelters and there's soup kitchens and food pantries and drop-in centers, churches, synagogues, mosques. You know?
Are you usually here on 19th and Broadway?
Yes, I am. Here or across the street over there where that guy's sitting.
ABC.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And we're both like, he's also disabled. And that's it.
thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Very patient, very lovely to meet you.